A very good morning to all the students to be present there. Hope you are all fine at your places. Now, today we were discussed about the electrical braking. So in this chapter, you will discuss about what do you mean by this electrical braking.
You are not audible.
Yeah, I can understand now. Okay, now today we were discussed about the concept that is called as the braking. अगर आप लोगों को याद हो, हम लोगों ने जब इंडस्ट्रियल ड्राइव शुरू करा था तो उस इंडस्ट्रियल ड्राइव में हम लोगों ने डिस्कस करा था कि देयर आर वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द मोटर दैट मोटर कैन बी यूज्ड एज अ प्राइम मूवर in case of industrial drive. So when we use the motor as a prime mover in your industrial drives, so that motor has different type of characteristics, like you have speed control characteristics, like you have starting characteristics, like you have running characteristics, and under this there is one more important characteristic that is called as the braking. The reason being, whenever the motor gets start rotate, it will start rotating in a particular direction. Either it is in a clockwise direction or either it is in anti-clockwise direction, depending upon, you can say that, the type of connection you are providing. If you remember, in case of electrical machines, we were discussed about three-phase induction machine. So if you remember, in our practical lab also, if you reverse the connection of any two phases of that induction motor, generally in case of an induction motor you have a three-phase winding, that is called as the R phase, Y phase and B phase. But if you you can say that if you reverse the connection from the supply to the winding of the motor, that is, if you not connected R with R, it will be connected with R with Y or Y with B, the motor will start rotate in an another direction. For example, if in the initial condition your all the three phases of the supply lines are connected in the same phase as the windings of the induction motor, then let us suppose the machine will rotate in a clockwise direction. But after some time, if you reverse the connection, like if you changes the connection from R to Y, Y to B and B to R, then the motor will start rotating in another direction. Okay, so in this way you can see that the motor will start rotating whenever you can get a supply. And when the motor will start rotating, since in an industrial drive this motor is connected with the load with the help of some transmission device, and we all discussed about the transmission devices are belt drives, the chain drives, the rope drives and all that. So ultimately your load will also rotate in a particular direction. Now here you have to discuss about that you have to stop the motor, you have to stop the load. So for stopping of the motor or for stopping of the load, we are employ a braking. Braking means to stop the motor when the motor will rotate in a particular direction with a particular speed, and you have to stop the motor. So for stopping of the motor, the term is known as braking. Okay, now what do you mean by this braking? Braking means that when the load is removed from the electrical motor and supplied it to be disconnected, it will continue to rotate due to some inertia, some moment of inertia. To avoid the danger to the worker and damage the product, quick stopping of the motor is done by the braking. That means whenever you have to disconnect the load from the prime mover, or whenever you can disconnect the supply to the electrical motor, but after some time the motor will tends to rotate in a particular same direction due to the moment of inertia. So in order to stop the motor quickly, whenever the load has to be removed from the industrial drive or whenever the supply has to be disconnected from the supply, so at that particular time your motor will get stopped. So that motor is why we require that motor will be stopped, because in order to avoid the danger to the worker or damage to the product. So in that case we are basically employ the braking. Now braking is of two type. Number one is called as your mechanical braking and number two is called as electrical braking. For example, if I talk about all the four-wheelers or all the two-wheelers that you are drive, you are basically here employ a mechanical braking, because mechanical braking is applied, or mechanical braking principle behind the mechanical braking is basically the friction. आप लोग जैसे ही अपने फोर व्हीलर या टू व्हीलर चलाते हो, तो जब आप टू व्हीलर या फोर व्हीलर में जब आप अपना ब्रेक का पैडल दबाते हो, तो होता क्या है कि आपके ब्रेक शू होते हैं, वो ब्रेक शू आपके टायर्स में या व्हील्स के ड्रम पे जाके फ्रिक्शन की वजह से आपके व्हील को रोकते हैं, एंड दैट टाइप ऑफ ब्रेकिंग इज कॉल्ड एज मैकेनिकल ब्रेकिंग। सिमिलरली अगर आपको याद हो, हमारे कॉलेज में जो मशीन लैब में हम लोगों ने मोटर्स इंस्टॉल्ड करी हुई हैं, तो मोटर्स में भी आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, हमने एक पुली ड्राइव सिस्टम लगा के आपके शाफ्ट को हम लोग लॉक करते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ मैकेनिकल ब्रेकिंग। सो दिस टाइप ऑफ ब्रेकिंग इज बेसिकली कॉल्ड एज मैकेनिकल ब्रेकिंग। But mechanical braking has a certain disadvantage. The number one disadvantage is जब भी आपकी मैकेनिकल ब्रेकिंग लगाई जाती है, ब्रेकिंग अप्लाई होती है ड्यू टू फ्रिक्शन, तो फ्रिक्शन की वजह से there is a lot of heat will dissipate, and that heat will ultimately destroy the brake shoe, or the braking will be applied due to the friction. Or you can say that in another way, you can say that if you apply the braking continuously with a repeated interval of the time, what will happen? Ultimately, your brake shoes get defected, and after a certain period of time, you have to replace your brake shoes. Okay, so this is the one of the you can say that the disadvantage of the mechanical braking, but this disadvantage can be removed with the help of electrical braking. And now you have to discuss in our industrial drive, or in case of an industrial motors, we are generally employ the electrical braking. Now in the coming slides you can see that how this electrical braking can be applied, what are the various types of electrical braking, what are the advantages of electrical braking over the disadvantages, and what are the basically the application part of this electrical braking. Okay, so if you see that in case of mechanical braking, the energy stored is dissipated by the heat by a brake shoe or a brake lining which rubs against the brake drum. So this is the principle behind the mechanical braking. On the other hand, if I talk about electrical braking, the stored energy of the rotating part is converted into the electrical energy and dissipated in the resistance in the form of heat, or returned to the supply in case of electrical braking. So here you have the two main things that in case of mechanical braking, it's all depend upon due to the friction, but in case of electrical braking, your energy can be converted into electrical energy, and this electrical energy is dissipated in the form of the resistance. Okay, so if you talk about the advantages of the electrical braking and disadvantages of the electrical braking is smooth, electrical braking is fast and cheap, heat produced not affect the machine, capacity of the system can be increased by heavy loads and high speeds, output energy returned to the supply, hence running cost saved, easy speed control, brake is cheap, tear and wear will not take place. So these are certain advantages of electrical braking. But if I talk about the disadvantages, number one will be high initial cost, because in this case you are applied the electrical braking, so you are required electrical equipments to generally stop the vehicle. So in order to stop the vehicle, you have to apply extra equipment, due to which the initial cost is increased. Cannot be applied all types of motors. That means this type of braking cannot be applied to all types of motor. Like you can remember in case of machines, we were discussed about various types of motors. We have a DC motors, we have a AC motors, and also in case of AC motors, we have induction type motors, we have synchronous motors, we have special type of motors like universal motors, reluctance motor, and many more. So this type of braking cannot be applied in all types of you can say that motors. This type of braking can be employed for a particular type of motor. For example, this type of braking can be employed in induction motor. So this is the another disadvantage, that cannot be applied all types of motor. Electrical braking can stop the motor, but it not holds the stationary. This is one of the most important disadvantage of the electrical braking, that electrical braking is not you can say that is supposed to be stop the vehicle or stop the motor in a particular time. It will only lower down the speed, and once the speed can lower down, we are apply the mechanical braking to stop the vehicle. So here you can say that whenever a motor यार सारा नेट बंद हो गया उन्हें सारे